What is up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, other gendered terms? This is Smashing Pumpkin here, coming at you guys with another Fun Deck Friday. I got this suggestion from one of my friends when I was in a Google Hangout with them. They said I should build a Naturia deck because it looked like a granola-eating environmentalist kid. So that was awesome. I'm kind of complying with them right now. I did have a Naturia deck built when they suggested it, so I picked it back up again, started playing with it, and it was actually pretty fun. I'll share with you guys what I have built for Naturia. So to kick things off, we have 3 Naturia Cherries. This is one of the cooler cards in the deck. Whenever it's sent from the field to the graveyard by battle, card effects, being destroyed, etc., you can special summon up to 2 Naturia Cherries from your deck and face down defense position. This will allow you to get more Naturia monsters on the board, which are important for your strategies and stuff like that. 2 Naturia Marin. These are to recycle your cherries, your synchro plays, your bamboo shoot, other Marins, so you can basically keep on doing your Naturia things forever. 2 Pumpkin. You see, if I was a Yu-Gi-Oh card, I'd probably be Naturia Pumpkin. Like, let's be honest. Look at this card. Like, it's not a very threatening thing, although it does have 1400 attack, so it doesn't really fuck around. It can take down, like, Sangan and, like, the Hitatsumi Giant, and those are, like, some pretty nasty looking guys right there. Also, like, he's not a really threatening looking dude. Like, he's just chilling with his flower. Not really in a garden, but more of just a, like, a celestial plane of existence. He's more of just a team player. Like, he isn't really fucking around trying to, like, win the game on his own. He's just there for his Naturia people. So I play 2 of them because he's my spirit animal, and also he allows for synchro plays into Naturia Beast, which is really good. And then I play a 2-star tuner and a 3-star tuner. And then your star of the show is 3 Naturia, actually just 1 Naturia Bamboo Shoot. You don't want to draw a lot of these guy because he's not like the best thing ever. But when you summon him and it resolves, it's like sex. Not really, but the game becomes very easy. Supplement your Naturia monsters, we're playing 3 Murmelio. These will allow you to plus on the early turns, which the Naturia monsters don't really do very well. And then 3 Dynaya, this gives you a late game play, which the Naturias also don't really have. So, yeah. 2 Curry Bandit, this kind of gets you to where you need to go in the game. It can put spells and traps into the graveyard that you want in the graveyard, search for combo pieces and acceleration, dump Naturias so that you can Marin them back. 2 Magic Planner, this is to send your trap cards rather to the graveyard to draw 2 cards when they become dead or not useful anymore. So that's a thing. 3 Duality, this is to look for combo pieces or just things that can allow you to be in the game. 1 Dichotomy to recycle things, and then 3 MST to get rid of annoying back row that you despise. The real star of the show is Sacred Tree. So Sacred Tree kind of works like the toy vendor that I had in the last episode of Fun Deck Friday, where when it's sent to the graveyard you can add a Naturia card from your deck to your hand, except for the Sacred Tree. So he's a pretty cool guy, which is also kind of the reason why we're playing Curry Bandit. Like, you can put this into the graveyard, which is nice. But also, its effect on the board is just way better than Toy Vendor, because Toy Vendor's kind of ass. This card is really cool because you can tribute plants to summon insects and then insects to summon plants. So you can basically turn your cherries into MSTs or like Marins into MSTs, and then you can turn your Murmelios into cherries so that they can live and then turn back into Murmelios again and synchro and stuff. So it's definitely a really cool card. It has a lot of interesting interactions. You can also turn things into Dynayas to get trap cards back out of the graveyard, which is pretty decent. So this is also the reason why you don't have to play so many bamboo shoots, because when you send a tree to the graveyard, you can just search up a bamboo shoot again. So it's not really a big thing to play too many of him. For the trap hole cards, we play 1 bottomless, 2 time space, pretty standard-ish. And then 1 compulse, 2 emptiness, 2 call the haunted, and then 2 fiendish chain to round out spells in the traps. And the extra deck, 2 Naturia Beast. This card is such an auto win against some decks, which is just so good. Because you can just be like really ignorant on your first turn and be like pumpkin, cherries, Naturia Beast. And just be like, fuck. Your other 5 is Armades, which is pretty good sometimes. Like, I just beat a Bujin guy because I summoned Armades and then just attacked everything, and he was just like, oh. I hope you guys enjoy it. Like, this deck is actually pretty decent. Like, I would not fuck around and, like, say, like, this deck is not good when it's not. I would take this to a regional if I had all the cards for it. I just don't, unfortunately. But, like, there's so many cool plays, and like there's so much spell and trap destruction because you can turn everything into MST when you want to with the Sacred Tree. There's a lot of like drawing plays, like Planner and Sacred Tree is kind of cool because it's like a +1-ish sort of situation, but you can also add Bamboo Shoot, which is pretty legit if you have a Naturia already on the board. So give me suggestions for things that you want to see. I have another Naturia build. If this gets a certain number of likes, I'll throw that up either next Friday or some other date that's cool. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Smashing Pumpkin signing out. Peace.